This year's been full of tough locations. Jobs back there, 27-ton limit. Gonna just track the excavator across. So we got unload, I got plywood, we'll walk it across and then load back up and go to the job. Family decided the juice is not worth the squeeze. Let's go take it to the next one. Fam, we're banging some dirt today. You seen the situation we're about to get into yesterday. I can come back a little more. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. So I just told the customer the best way to do it, get a smaller machine like a 308 so you can get across that bridge. So I'm pricing out, I got pricing on renting 308. Get it done. Just had a bad feeling about that one, just the way. Or if you got a bad feeling and your gut's telling you, then I'd had to track through all them neighbors' yards. Man, it's solid. Normally you don't go against your gut feeling. Man, that's real solid. I'll show you guys here in a second. Actually, I'm gonna dump the truck up, then I'll show you. When I first started digging off this pile back, I don't know, 6 years ago, this was the road to get up here. And it was probably higher than that machine. It drove up on the top, then they had stuff mounted, you pulled up at the top, and they had different levels you could load off and then drive back down here. I don't know where they did with all this dirt, but man, there was a bunch of it. Man, I've been banging a lot of dirt lately. Everything comes in spurts, it seems like. That's more like it. So I got trucks rented for tomorrow, and then I got Idaho gonna be here loading them out. Be loading my truck, taking this to a builder for backfill. Man, that road's packed tight. There would have been thousands of trucks go up and down that with the amount of dirt that was up there. And this is way better than loading with that skid loader. So yeah, I got trucks rented so we can, I got the excavator here mobilized. Big John needs some dirt at his house, so I got Idaho, he's gonna come load trucks. May have 2 trucks rented in my truck, and my stuff's going to the builder. Man, that's good topsoil right there. Ought to count the scoops. I don't want to get too much. I got a pretty good sized hill I'm going up. It's easy to overload. That bed looks so much better. I was skeptical too. The guy called about the paint, said this is good stuff, and it really is good stuff. It is, I can't remember what it's called. I have to let you guys know, because I know there's plenty out there that are driving trucks, and man, this is some really good material. First load banged out, let's get it. Back for load 2. I sprayed the inside of that tailgate. I want to have a true, and we didn't prep it or nothing. I'm going to have a true test of how good this material is, or the paint. Load 2, man, that's some good dirt. That's a lot of topsoil. Most of the stuff here is bank run, but they got a lot of topsoil piled up here. It's probably on bank run over there. I tell you, it's getting cold. Woo! Load number 2. Man, look at that. That looks like shredded topsoil. Well, here we are, fam, at our dirt, our undisclosed dirt location. They're wanting to get rid of this dirt. I guess Idaho, the guy came over in Idaho, was talking to him. They want to level all this and put a parking lot in here, but we're digging it out and people's bringing it back in. I don't know if I told you this, guys, but when I started, shoot, when I hauled dirt out of here, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, this was a road. I come and dozed it in. It went way up, higher than that, and then it plateaued up here, and then there was piles, so you'd set the track up on the piles, dig them out. I don't know how many thousands of loads they've taken out of here. But there's still probably thousands in here if they want to get it level with the street. Man, I'll tell you, that 316 is a good looking machine, ain't it? I've been throwing it around, fam, contemplating selling it and buying a 315. Let's see if I can find the key. Buying a 315, I think a 315 with the 0 turn would be really good for doing like septic jobs. That's why I'm taking this a septic job too. That last one we dug out, put the sand on and everything, but I think a 315 will work perfect. I'm always thinking of doing something, so if you guys are in the market for a really good 316, hit me up. I might sell it. Brand new motor. Look at that guy in all his glory. I don't know where the key's at. We're back. Idaho was itching to bang those sticks. So the job you guys started to see on here, oh my god, that's just flying everywhere. I got a price for a 308 and having Cat deliver it, and then I texted the price to the customer and he just said, oh, it's out of his budget. Then he went on to say, God, that dust is flying all over me. Then he went on to say in the text that another person in the HOA is suing somebody for road maintenance and this and that, and I just said, that's exactly why I bailed. I said, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Me go in there, and even the marks from getting the machine off across the road, I have plywood, but you know how that is when it's a private road and it's an HOA and you got all the other people involved. It just seems like somebody's always looking for something to complain about. I've just found out in this business, man, if your gut tells you something different, go with it. Like I was up at night worrying about getting that machine in there, and I'm glad I said no, because even the slightest mark, like I said, somebody's going to complain, and it just wasn't worth it. I figured that out in this deal. Don't put yourself in a bind. I mean, as bad as I wanted to do that job, if it was out on a farm road, like where I could get in real easy, could knock it out, would have been good, but just wasn't worth it. So I bid it for like 2,800 bucks to do that. It would have took me a day. It ain't worth it if, you know, you're getting backlash or sued or whatever. Plus, I just enjoyed doing the work. That would have been a fun one. Just, you've seen the bridge and all the other. It can happen at will, you dirt bagging SOBs. On that note, bang the buttons and do one of these and make it worth it. Come on, let's get it. That's a powdery dust. The dust is flying everywhere. Dirt bangers for life. Put that there for Brian. Get a little surprise for him. I got Huber hauling today too. He's hauling to Big John, and then I'm still hauling to that builder. Banging, banging, banging. And I got Idaho one here too. He likes the sugar-free. He's watching his figure. I'm gonna have to tell him, don't do your Idaho load. I gotta make it up the friggin' hill. He likes to get them super heavy. Look at Idaho up there, he's just in his happy place. He just loves being in the excavator. I know they say this stuff's gonna kill you, but man, is it good. Look at him finessing that son of a gun. Come bearing presents.
Oh, God. See, you're doing what all them truck drivers do. You're bored and you gotta eat.
Oh, I'm freaking shaking. I'm so hungry.
Oh, you guys finally got on a freaking turnaround.
There we are. I'll get out of his way. They gave you one ketchup. I don't even know if it's in there.
I don't even need ketchup. I don't ever eat. Too much sugar in it.
Right. All right. How was your death in a bag?
A long time since I had McDonald's.
Yeah, now you have a big warble on your face tomorrow from all the grease.
Oh, man. You know it. That thing slid down like a freaking... It's like an oyster.
The guy wants 2 more.
Two more. Yeah, I didn't scoot over near far enough.
I tell you, truck driving today wasn't too bad. Like maybe because it's cool out. Normally it's hot and I'm sweating, sticking to the seat, stinking. Wasn't too hateful today. And I know I'm making pretty good money per load, so that always helps. Just finessing that last little load in, just tickling it, massaging it. One more scoop, it's for me.
Yeah.
That last one I was going up the hill like a race car. It was probably 3 buckets shy.
No.
It must have just been all
It was dry.
air.
It was
all dry. I know, I seen a guy behind me putting his windshield wipers on. I'm like, well, if you're not 10 feet behind my bed, you wouldn't be getting it all over you.
Fuck them.
The tarp's definitely not an option after it went through hammer time, didn't it?
Hey,
It's truly a good name because he used a hammer for everything, don't he?
yeah, pretty much. And if it's not a hammer, he'll use it like a hammer, whatever it is.
Yeah, and then he'll throw it right on the ground, and that's where it'll be laying.
Oh yeah, run it over or bury it. That's how you get.
Pull her down a little bit more to the back here.
It's like decorating a cake. Put some lines in it.
It's like we're doing a septic in the truck. Pull that sucker down. There you go. Yeah, that'd be a good one. The field of like it. What's the last load? What you got to say?
This ain't the last load. I got one more.
My last load? What you got to say for yourself?
Another day, another dollar.
Right, what you got to tell the fam?
Well, I hate saying at the end of the video, but like and subscribe, comment.
Right?
You know, I mean,
Tell them how much they hate us.
you see how rough it is when I'm loading and
They be hating.
how jerky it is and everything. Let me know. Tell me I suck.
They be hating.
Yeah,
Tell them to keep banging.
that's right. Bang the chains.
That's right. Bang something.
Yeah, well, this will all be gone in about a half an hour. Like we were never here.